Hello, just wanted to run through our accessibility questionnaire that developers can complete to improve the quality and coverage of accessibility data in the Family Video Game Database. We're going to look at how you can invite a developer to complete these details for their game. We're going to look at the questionnaire that gets sent to them, how they go through and fill that out. We're also going to look at how we then audit their answers and confirm any grey areas. The basic process is you look up the game. Let's go for Boomerang X. See, this is on the database and it hasn't yet got accessibility features. So you can pop down here and click Tweet Developer. This will then generate a tweet that pulls in the developer name, the name of the game, and creates an invitation for them to come and complete the questionnaire. All they have to do is to reply to this, and when we get in touch and take them through the whole process. Once they've got in touch, we then send them the link to their questionnaire, and all they have to do is put in their name and email, and they can register on the site. They then create the account and are taken immediately to the accessibility features for their game. And it's simply a matter of going through each of these questions and selecting or deselecting each of the items. We've worked on some of these, so these are pre-filled, but the first time you come through here, it would be a set of blank data. And you work through these, and each is intended to be completely accurate with its description, but narrow enough so that it provides useful data for searching for particular accessibility details. And if there are any grey areas or additional information that they want to add, you can add that in the bottom of the form here. They then update their accessibility data and it's instantly saved on the site. We get a notification that that is updated and we can hop into their game record, and if we go right down to the bottom, you can see all the things they've set, but we also get a detailed audit trail of any of the tags that have been added or updated, and you can see here the developer has come in and specified some. We've checked with them, so we've set some as well, and there's this back and forth to create a really accurate set of accessibility data for their game. So that means a couple of things. Firstly, if we go back to their game page on the database, they will now have an accessibility section on the main page of their game. Here, as you can see, which is the notes, but also the headlines of what accessibility the game offers, but then also a separate accessibility page for their game that's completely bespoke and created for them. It gives you an introduction of the different accessibility this game offers, as well as the notes, but then goes through each and every one of the accessibility areas, laying out all the features and inclusive design that they have specified that their game meets. This page is then often linked to from Steam or from itch as a great way for them to tell their players what accessibility their game has or will have when it's out, and they can come in on that same link and update these settings whenever they want. It also means that if parents are coming in and searching for games with particular accessibility features, they can then use these show accessibility features to find the game with the criteria they want. So for instance, if we pick one that Boomerang X offered, there were some gyro controls, and so we have motion aiming. So if we pick that, and let's pick, I don't know, maybe Switch, because I think it was on the Switch. And we'll also pick games for PEGI 12 and under. Click the search button, and now all being well, we whiz down here, there you go, Boomerang X is now being returned for these games, which are games rated 12 and under on the Switch with motion aiming accessibility. So there you go, that's one way that the Family Video Game Database is working with developers to document accessibility settings and features in the games that they offer. If you'd like to have your game added to the database and are willing to work with us on these accessibility questionnaires, then do get in touch.